Dorado d13 is a constellation in the southern sky. It was named in the late 16th century and is now one of the 88 modern constellations. Its name refers to the dolphinfish, which is known as Dorado in Portuguese, although it has also been depicted as a swordfish. Dorado is notable for containing most of the Large Magellanic Cloud, the remainder being in the constellation Mensa. The south ecliptic pole also lies within this constellation, even though the name Dorado is not Latin but Portuguese. Astronomers give it the Latin genitive form Doradus when naming its stars. It is treated as a feminine proper name of Greek origin ending in -o, which have a genitive ending -us. History. Dorado was one of 12 constellations named by Petrus Plancius from the observations of Peter Dirk, Sir Juan Kaiser and Frederick de Houtman, and it first appeared on a 35 cm diameter celestial globe published in 1597 in Amsterdam by Plancius with Jodocus Hondius. Its first depiction in a celestial atlas was in Johann Bayer's Uranometria of 1603, where it was also named Dorado. Dorado has been represented historically as a dolphinfish and a swordfish. The latter depiction is inaccurate. It has also been represented as a goldfish. The constellation was also known in the 17th and 18th century as Cepheus, the swordfish, first attested in Johannes Kepler's edition of Tycho Brahe's star list in the Rudolphine tables of 1627. The name Dorado ultimately became dominant, and was adopted by the IAU. Notable features. Stars Alpha Doradus is a blue-white star of magnitude 3.3, 176 light-years from Earth. It is the brightest star in Dorado. Beta Doradus is a notably bright Cepheid variable star. It is a yellow-tinged supergiant star that has a minimum magnitude of 4.1 and a maximum magnitude of 3.5. 1040 light-years from Earth. Beta Doradus has a period of 9 days and 20 hours. Doradus is one of the many variable stars in Dorado. Dor 9.721 hypergiant in the Large Magellanic Cloud is the prototype of Doradus variable stars. The variable star Doradus 5.73 has the largest known apparent size of any star other than the Sun. Gamma Doradus is the prototype of the Gamma Doradus variable stars. Supernova 1987A was the closest supernova to occur since the invention of the telescope. SNR 050967.5 is the remnant of an unusually energetic Type 1a supernova from about 400 years ago. EO 4375439 is a hypervelocity star escaping from the Milky Way Magellanic Cloud system. Dorado is also the location of the south ecliptic pole, which lies near the fish's head. The pole was called Polus Doradonalis by Willem Janssen Blaeu. Deep sky objects. Because Dorado contains part of the Large Magellanic Cloud, it is rich in deep sky objects. The Large Magellanic Cloud, 1,000 light-years in diameter, is a satellite galaxy of the Milky Way galaxy, located at a distance of 179,000 light-years. It has been deformed by its gravitational interactions with the larger Milky Way. In 1987, it became host to SN 1987A, the first supernova of 1987 and the closest since 1604. This 25,000 light-year wide galaxy contains over 10,000 million stars. All coordinates given are for epoch J 2000.0. NGC 1566 Sky View image is a face-on spiral galaxy. It gives its name to the NGC 1566 group of galaxies. NGC 1755 Sky View Image as a globular cluster. NGC 1763 Sky View Image is a bright nebula associated with 3 Type B stars. NGC 1820 Sky View Image as an open cluster. NGC 1850 Sky View Image as a globular cluster. NGC 1854 Sky View Image as a globular cluster. NGC 1869 Sky View Image as an open cluster. NGC 1901 Sky View Image as an open cluster. NGC 1910 Sky View Image as an open cluster. NGC 1936 Sky View Image is a bright nebula and is one of 4 NGC objects in close proximity, the others being NGC 1929, NGC 1934 and NGC 1935. NGC 1978 Sky View Image as an open cluster. NGC 2002 Sky View Image as an open cluster. NGC 2027 Sky View Image as an open cluster. NGC 2032 Sky View Image as a nebula complex that contains 4 separate NGC designations: NGC 2029, NGC 2032, NGC 2035 and NGC 2040. NGC 2080, also called the Ghosthead Nebula, is an emission nebula that is 50 light-years wide in the Large Magellanic Cloud. It is named for the 2 distinct white patches that it possesses, which are regions of recent star formation. The western portion is colored green from doubly ionized oxygen, the southern portion is red from hydrogen alpha emissions, and the center region is colored yellow from both oxygen and hydrogen emissions. The western white patch, A1, has one massive, recently formed star inside. The eastern patch, A2, has several stars hidden in its dust. Tarantula Nebula is in the Large Magellanic Cloud, named for its spide-like shape. It is also designated d13Doradus, as it is visible to the naked eye as a slightly out-of-focus star, larger than any nebula in the Milky Way at 1,000 light-years in diameter. It is also brighter, because it is illuminated by the open star cluster NGC 2070, which has at its center the star cluster R136. The illuminating stars are supergiants. NGC 2164 Sky View Image as a globular cluster. N44 is a superbubble in the Large Magellanic Cloud that is 1,000 light-years wide. Its overall structure is shaped by the 40 hot stars towards its center. Within the superbubble of N44 is a smaller bubble catalogued as N44F. It is approximately 35 light-years in diameter and is shaped by an incredibly hot star at its center, which has a stellar wind speed of 7 million kilometers per hour. N44F also features dust columns with probable star formation hidden inside. Equivalence. In Chinese astronomy, the stars of Dorado are located in 2 of Zhu Guangqi's southern asterisms. The white patch is attached and the goldfish, namesakes, Dorado and Dorado, 2 United States Navy ships, are named after the Dorado, which is also known as dolphinfish and mahi-mahi.